Welcome to Roam the Region. It's Friday. We made it. It's the end of September, September 25th. I'm all alone today. Suzanne is out of the office today. She's on a vacation day. Not on a vacation. I believe her daughter is doing a rodeo this weekend. So pretty sad. I haven't had a lot of people to talk to at all today, so it's been pretty lonely. But it's a beautiful day. So we're hoping that you have had the chance to go outside and enjoy the day. It's going to be a beautiful weekend, which is kind of bittersweet for our office because this weekend would have been the annual Harvest and Hops Festival. And I know that we would have had record crowds this weekend just because of the weather. It's a popular festival. This would have been the 37th year of the festival, 37 years of Harvest and Hops. Actually, it was a Harvest Festival before, and a few years ago, we changed it to add the hops portion. So no festival this weekend, but we hope you are still able to come out and enjoy the beautiful weather, visit some of the U-Picks in the area. Apples are ready at Sanger Farms, Baker Farms. Get out there and pick some over the weekend. So if you have a chance, stop by some of the businesses. Our guest that we have on in just a few minutes is one of those. Antique to Chic is having a great sale this weekend. So encourage you to get out and patronize the businesses, maybe drink some beer just in celebration of the Harvest and Hops Festival that is not happening this weekend. Next year, save the date though, it's September 25th and 26th in 2021. Planning is already underway for that. Wanted to thank a few of our members, Tom Deal this morning, Matt Villeneuve, and Vince Canosa. We all met to try to brainstorm how Christmas Walk is going to look this year with Santa Claus and had a great meeting. So look for some great things to come. That event is December 5th and 6th this year. And we're looking forward to great things for that. Couple other things, our Mighty cards. So we've already sold a bunch of them. We're having this really great promotion for the Mighty Niagara card. You can see that here. If you purchase one of these, then you through our chamber office for $20, we will give you a $5 River Region gift certificate. Those are good at over 60 different businesses and organizations here in our region. So call the office, stop by. We have them available for you. Again, $20. If you purchase these, it does help Niagara Hospice, and it also helps the chamber. So it's doing a little bit of double duty. This morning, as I was driving through the village of Lewiston, specifically, I saw a number of scarecrows starting to be put out where our businesses and organizations use the scarecrow display to promote their business and come up with some creative things. So if you have a chance, start going around this weekend. All of our designs that our businesses have done are just starting to be put out this weekend. We hope to have all of them out by, I think I put the second weekend in October is when our judging happens. So some really great ones that I noticed today. So stop by and see those. David Hubba, those Mighty cards literally pay for themselves. They sure do. There's an entire list of where you can use those, many of them here in the village of Lewiston and in Youngstown. MightyNiagaraDiscountCard.com. The listing is on the back of the cards of all the places to use them, and definitely help support the chamber. We'd appreciate that. So I'm the only one on duty, so I have to do double duty here. So bear with me if I'm taking a minute here to figure out what we're doing. We're going to bring in our special guest. Judy Munsey was a former board member of ours. She is a community advocate, and she's here representing Antique to Chic. Thank you, Judy, for joining us today. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you, Jennifer. I don't get to see you very much anymore.
I know. You know, this is the way that we're meeting now. Yeah. Everybody pretty much this way on video. So, you know, it'll be nice to see people in person again. Just this morning, we had a socially distanced meeting here in our office, and it was nice to be able to converse in person. So this weekend, though, if people want to see you, they can stop by Antique to Chic. Tell us a little bit about what's going on this weekend.
Okay, well, just for the people who don't know, Antique to Chic is an antique co-op, but as our tagline is, everything new to old and in between, which is pretty much what our shop is. There's 8 dealers, so there's a really great variety of things, and we have the good fortune of having the use of our backyard. So we have a garden shop out in back of the shop, plus all, as any antique shop does, we have as much stuff out front as we can possibly pack in there. So we just thought no Harvest Fest. It was kind of our way of doing a fall cleanout and letting people know that we do discounts because we're antique dealers. So that's half the fun of coming to an antique shop. So what we did was we've got orange tags, and anything with an orange tag on it is automatically 25% off, which normally we don't, our discount is if it's cash, we do whatever we can. So that's an added bonus. And we started it Wednesday. It's been going great, and there's still lots of good stuff left. Seems like there's a huge run on planters right now. People want planters for their mums and that, and we've got lots of that. We have lots of good, interesting stuff. So
And so there's things outside in front on the sidewalk. You generally have a lot of great displays there in front of the store,
right,
inside the store. And then if you exit through the back of the store, that's where you have a whole nother area outside.
exactly. Yep.
And I drove through there yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yesterday, as I was coming from the bank, and I noticed all the things out there. It's great to see all of that extra space that you have.
It's great, and people brought in extra stuff that just for the sale. So there's new items that even if you were in a couple of weeks ago, there. I'm sure there's something out there you haven't seen before. So, yeah, it's full. It's full right now.
Tell us a little bit about Antique to Chic. How long have you been here in the village of Lewiston?
Well, that's what's interesting because some of us started with Country Doctor down the street back when it was in the little gray house. A couple of the dealers had their own shops, so some of them have been in the business for 30 years. And then we have some great new people that are just getting into it are really, really good at hunting up really interesting things. So it's a real cross section of, like I said, it's everything from really antique to fancy Victorian to new decor. There's a little bit of everything, and that's why we like it so much, because there's just variety, which is really fun. So we've been in this location. We're going on let's see, 7 years. I think we're in our 7th year in this location on Center Street. We're right across the street from DiCamello's, so we're very easy to find. And
Yeah,
yeah, it's a great location.
you are right in the heart of the village,
Yeah.
I would say, right in the middle of the village, right on Center Street. And we love stopping by during all of our festivals. We're stopping in and out, just checking to say hi and see how things are going. And it's nice to see a range of faces. You have a variety of vendors, and they're all working different hours throughout the weekend. So it's nice for us. We always see somebody different every time we stop in. How many vendors are are represented there at Antique to Chic?
Well, we have 8 vendors. One of them is actually a mother-daughter team, so there's actually more people that are involved. So yeah, but there's 8 right now. That fluctuates. We've had people that have retired and left. Most of us are retired. This is our retirement job. So, which brings me to the COVID part of this, because I do have to mention that we're being very, very cautious. And what we're doing is we set up a safety plan with the state, and we are adhering to it. We've altered our hours, just as you mentioned, the 12 to 5. That's new for us. It used to be that we were open 7 days a week, 10:30 to 5:30. We shortened that up, so we're closed Tuesday and Wednesdays, but we're starting to open occasionally on Wednesdays. So still check us out or call if you want to come down. And the other new thing we're doing is we're open late on Thursdays. So that is great, because it means if you're coming down for dinner, because people kept saying to us, why is everything closed so early? So we're open till 8 o'clock on Thursdays now, which is really nice. And if you call us or notify us on the website or on our Facebook page, we'll set up a private appointment on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. If you're somebody that you're compromised and you can't go out, and all of our merchandise, everyone who comes in the store has to use hand sanitizer, or we have gloves for them if they can't use the sanitizer, because we have too much stuff to sanitize. So we sanitize the customers.
That's great. I know that since the beginning of things happening with COVID, Judy has been an active participant in our Lewiston business meetings, our business brews, all of the areas where we're able to share information and share best practices and tips on how to get through this time, and coming up with all of those sanitary just regulations and trying to adhere to the state. It's a lot of work, but we appreciate you taking those steps to do that. I know this weekend for that sale, masks are required. So
absolutely,
please do that, open through 5 o'clock through Sunday. So that's today, tomorrow, and Sunday through 5 o'clock for this special fall cleanout sale. Masks required. You also have sanitizers, you just mentioned, and gloves. Social distancing is practiced, but there's plenty of room to social distance. Plenty of room.
Because there's little booths set up so people can go off into an area. And even outside, just for this sale, we're asking people to keep their masks on when they are outside, just because you're looking at stuff and, we just want to make sure that people feel comfortable. And I can't tell you how many people thank us. And
definitely.
Yeah, because that's the goal is everybody wants to get out, especially in this weather. So we want to make sure that they know that we're cleaning, and that everything is safe for them.
Well, the first day of autumn began on Tuesday, I believe, September 22nd, and this weekend is going to hang on to the last grasps of summer, I think. We also have Jamie Simmons, who says, I always find goodies in your back garden area. Her chickens, thank you.
Yes, she has. That's great. Thank you, Jamie.
It's true. You can find a little bit of everything in your store, a little bit of new to old. What would be the most amount of what type of things do you have the most of right now at the shop? What do you see the trend in?
I think the trend is still primitives and the eclectic mixing primitives with more modern decor. We're seeing a little bit more of mid-century where people are looking for that, are interested in that. And honestly, with the going back to school, why we didn't all go out and buy desks, I don't know, because everybody was coming in looking for anything that they could use as a homeschooling. Yes. So desks and chairs have just been kind of flying out the door. So, and like I said, planters. People are looking for buttoning up their gardens and looking for things for next year and things to put their mums and their pumpkins in. So containers are kind of flying out the door too.
Sure. That's understandable. This was a great summer with weather to plant things and to grow things. That's except for pumpkins, not pumpkins. Pumpkins didn't have a great, they either came too early, or those who were able to be, to grow those pumpkins, kudos to you, because ours hard to turn out that way to be great Halloween pumpkins.
Right.
Well, we thank you, Judy, for joining us today. If you didn't catch us in the beginning, Antique to Chic is having a fall cleanout sale this entire weekend. Tell us a little bit about what to look for, what type of discount, what color tags.
Okay, the orange tags are automatic 25% off. The majority of those are outside, but a lot of the vendors also mark down inside. But you'll also find, just if something's been around for a while, that may be marked 50% off. So, but the orange tags are the focus of the sale, and that's the automatic 25% off.
Excellent.
Whether it's charge or cash, and normally we don't do the discounts on. So it's another benefit of the sale. So you can use a credit card with it too.
So no Harvest and Hops Festival this weekend in the village of Lewiston, but Antique to Chic is having a great sale. Check them out. We had Judy Munsey, who is a former board member of our chamber. Antique to Chic is very active in the chamber. They help support Small Business Day. They support the Christmas Walk and many other programs that we do. So we appreciate you, Judy, for coming on, and all of the vendors there at Antique to Chic.
Thank you. And we appreciate you and the chamber very much so, Jennifer. Thank you.
Well, thank you. We hope everyone has a great weekend. Again, no Harvest and Hops Festival this weekend, but get out and enjoy the beautiful weather. And we'll see you next Friday, October 2nd, for our next show. Suzanne's off again next Friday. So if somebody wants to come on and co-host with me, David Hubba, then let me know. I know David was watching. Hopefully he still is. I'm wearing my Art Park shirt, David, just in case you're on. Wearing my Art Park shirt. This was a special shirt to help Art Park, and I ordered it a few weeks ago. Just came in the mail yesterday. So we all support each other, and we're grateful for you, Judy. Thank you for coming on. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see everybody.